right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Baseball Diaries. I know it's been a little while since we posted. Um, we had some issues flare up that I guess we're not at liberty to disclose. It's just something
Yeah.
happened and it caused a problem with the episode. Hopefully, I'll be able to edit it and post it tonight. And at this point, I might be posting 2 in a row, which would just had 65. This would be the last one was 66. This one would be 67, which puts us 2 away from 69. Nice.
Nice.
Just to get it rolling, I mean, the Phillies are currently playing Tampa Bay, going for a sweep. Please, for the love of God. I just have one thing before we get into the list you made. I don't think the Rockies are a real baseball team. I think they're a social experiment. Did you see that shit today?
No, I saw the last thing I saw about the Rockies was that they were down 9-0 in like the fifth to the Tigers on the first game of the
I mean,
doubleheader.
the Tigers were bludgeoning them, but I mean they.
Let's see. Was there anything specific? Because I'm just going to look up Rockies and see what
It
happened.
was the error that Javi Baez scored on.
I think this is going to be it because the caption for this tweet is "What are the Rockies?" So let's have a look.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, I've watched it 4 or 5 times and I'm just like, what? I don't even. I didn't even know what to, like. I laughed. I did laugh, but I was like, I don't even know what to say about this.
It was so routine. It was all right, cool. Trey Sweeney hits a single. Javi Baez over to third. Left fielder gets the ball in. It's fine. Doesn't hit the cutoff, which kind of blows, and that kind of set off the whole thing. I don't know who's the Rockies' first baseman. Is that Beck?
No, the first baseman, Tolia.
Oh, Tolia takes his eye off the ball, tries to scoop the bounce. He completely whiffs. And Hunter Goodman goes to stop the ball at home plate. It goes right through his legs.
All the way to the backstop. And you're just like, wait.
Rockies, baby. Rockies, baby.
I know we already said hammer the under on their wins. I mean, they with the way they're playing, they might not win 20. So, like,
I want to see. So when we talked about that with Tyler and Sean, their line was
47 and a half.
Yeah, which was ridiculous to begin with.
No, ridiculous to start. But again, we talked about that, saying like they did technically get better from last year. So you're like,
yeah. Okay, so their line isn't going to be up since they're playing right now, but I assume it's either around the same or lowered because they suck.
It should be. It should be lowered because they're on pace for 24, like, which is embarrassing. Yeah. After that, I'll let you get into Max Fried. Go ahead.
Max Fried, he's just wonderful. He is everything we could have hoped. I say it every time, but he's everything we could have hoped for after Garrett Cole went down. I knew he'd be good. Did I expect him to have the best ERA in the AL, second in the MLB? No. But he's just a wonderful pitcher to watch. And there was a list made today for left-handed starter power rankings by BR Walkoff from Joel Reuter, I believe is how you pronounce his name.
I've never heard of that guy actually before.
Well, it's a good thing because I don't know what.
There's a reason you shouldn't be hearing his name.
Exactly. And we've talked about the list in our group chat. I'll just go over it for whoever has not seen it. Starting pitchers for left-handed. Number 1 is Andrew Heaney.
I'm not even going to say Heaney's been bad. Like, does he deserve to be on the list? Yes. Does he deserve to be number 1? No. If I'm not mistaken, did they leave Skubal off the list? No. He's on it. He's 4.
Somehow he's 4. Jesus Luzardo at 3, I think is perfect.
No, I would agree. I think Jesus is in a good spot at 3. I mean, he has a sub-2 ERA.
Yeah, he's doing great. Like right there, I think Luzardo 3,
You
Crochet
could
4. I
even,
think that'd be perfect.
and you can argue that one back and
Oh
forth.
yeah, 3 and 4 is whatever. Mackenzie Gore at 5, I think that's good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's been a lot better than he looked last year, and I think he looks like a very capable pitcher. I mean, I think he leads the league in strikeouts at this point.
If he doesn't, he's like second.
Yeah, I think
he's
he
close.
does. I think he has like 60 something, and I think the next closest is Wheeler with 57. I think Gore has 68. I could be wrong on that. I'll look it up actually, just while you go through the rest of the list.
To continue, Max Fried, American League ERA leader, lights out pitcher. He's given up like 2 home runs this year. He's 6 somehow. 7, 8, 9, 10 is Nick Lodolo, Chris Bubich, Jose Quintana, and Matthew Liberatore. That's all, I guess.
I don't have a problem with Bubich being on the list.
Yeah, I haven't watched enough of these guys. I love Lodolo. He's having a little bit of a slow year, but Quintana, Liberatore.
I was right on the number. Mackenzie Gore has 68 strikeouts, and the next highest is Wheeler with 57.
Beautiful.
So I mean, good for Mackenzie Gore. He's going off, and I'm happy for him. I mean, this is who he was supposed to be.
Yeah, this is why he was in that Juan Soto trade.
Yeah, I mean, this is who they expected him to be. And I mean, he was getting Rookie of the Year shouts in his first year in San Diego. So fair. However, Max Fried not being 2 or 1 in that list as the MLB ERA leader is so crazy.
He is second. Yamamoto's still first, unfortunately.
Okay,
but he leads the AL.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't want to get into a rant about it. It's just, that list sucks.
Oh, Camarino almost just killed Rob Thompson with his bat, swinging a high fastball from Luzardo.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And of course, right after I drop Caminero, he hits a homer. But no.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that stupid list.
I mean, and then we can just get into it. It's a terrible list. That guy should never be allowed to make lists again.
Indeed.
Next one. After you put him on the cold list, he has a scoreless outing.
Finally.
Is it a turnaround moment? Do you think it is, or are you just hoping?
Devin Williams, he sucked again on Monday. Unfortunately, I was there for that blow up. It was great. But
it wasn't Ryan Presley.
Oh no. Oh.
Which we're going to get into. But
oh, yeah. But yeah, Wednesday night, Devin Williams, he had some flare-ups. He didn't look that great to start off.
Oh, my God, he did it again. He nearly killed a fan this time. What the hell?
Caminero,
please get some pine tar on that bat. Jesus. Okay. Keep going.
But, Devin Williams, and he gets put in the game in extras. So my heart's in my chest. I'm like,
well, understandably so.
Yeah, not first he hasn't been great. Now he's inheriting a runner.
But he also hasn't surrendered a home run, so you're probably not too worried about that.
I was thinking double.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a fair thought. Yeah.
He somehow gets 2 outs, but ends up with the bases loaded. Strikes out Xander Bogaerts on a full count, and he was pumped. And I think he really needed that clutch strikeout. Hopefully this turns the season around. That's like his signature moment, like a welcome to the Bronx type of thing.
It would be good. The thing is, his ERA is probably never going to get south of 5 based on what the number is now. Because like I mentioned Ryan Presley. His ERA currently is 7.62. That's not coming down either. He could have because I listened to Baseball is Dead earlier, and Jay Hay was talking about it, and he said that he could have 13 straight scoreless outings, and his ERA would be just south of 5. It would be 4.6 something. And you're just like,
Oh my god. Yo.
I want there to be a way to do the math, like consistently, like just on like Baseball Savant or something else.
Yeah, like let me put in amount of scoreless outings to see what it would take.
Yeah, especially for a
But
1 inning guy.
yeah, because it's not like he's going to start a couple games, bring his ERA down every inning. He's 1 inning dude.
Could you fucking imagine the Yankees are like, actually, Devin Williams is now number 5 starter. He's going 6 innings.
Airbender for 6 innings. It's just the Clay Holmes experience, just longer, which is what they did to Clay Holmes over in Queens.
And I could imagine like if the guy was sitting like 98, you could be like, hey, just tone down the velo down a little bit, and we'll see how long you can go just to kind of try and even out the scales. But the guy sits 94 regularly. You're just kind of like,
You take a little bit off, everything looks like a changeup.
Yeah, and then you're just like, oh Jesus, what can I do? And you just like, yeah, nothing, brother. Like, that's it.
That's it.
All right. Well, again, hopefully, maybe that will be his turnaround moment. Like, welcome to the Bronx. Hopefully, it helps him. I mean, because we've already talked about the closer dilemma and like how bad all of them have been. Like, I mean, Mason Miller has a 4.97 ERA, and the expected batting average against him is no. Batting average against is 187, and you're just like,
sure.
I mean, I couldn't even believe the homer he gave up, because you saw it, right? Like the walk-off homer to Stowers.
Yeah.
And it was a grand slam, and you were just like, how the fuck did he hit that out? It was a 102 painted fastball up and away, and you're just like, yeah, sure, he hit that out. Whatever.
Kyle Stowers can hit these now,
Yeah, apparently. Which is just bizarre. Because I was like, when they traded him, I mean, all right, let's be fair. The return was awful. But Mike Elias is an idiot, and we've already covered that. So, Kyle Stowers apparently is disgusting. So,
yeah, sure.
Sure, whatever. Miami, you're probably going to finish seller of the division anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, you can have these cute little moments. But next one.
Your 6 fans will enjoy that.
Yes, they will. They will love it. Devers, I've seen the quote. I've also seen a lot of discrepancy saying that the Red Sox translators misquoted him because they didn't actually translate his full statement. I don't think...
That's wonderful.
And I don't know if the full statement said he would be willing to play first base, or more so that he wouldn't be able to do it immediately because he isn't a quick adjust. However, let's take it at face value. Say that is exactly what he said, that he doesn't want to play first base. If I'm a Red Sox fan, I'm pissed because Mookie, Bryce Harper, and a whole host of other players, Tatis, have all willingly learned another position to make their team better. And the guy that you finally paid a boatload of money to stay there, is refusing to learn first base, which is probably the easiest position on the infield. Probably.
Yeah, and it's just, I saw something, a funny tweet that said Devers got a taste of DH and now he just doesn't want to play defense again. And I was like, you know what?
He fucking might. Yeah, I mean, that might be it.
Because he was, as we both know, He sucked at third base.
Oh, he's
He
terrible.
was horrible.
He was awful.
So now all he's got to do is just hit.
Three years in a row was the worst third baseman in the AL. Was pushing for worst third baseman in the majors. And it's hard to be worse than Alec Bohm, man. It's real hard. Like, and even with Bohm improving defensively, it's still hard. Like,
yeah, it's bad.
Like, I mean, and I'm not even going to take a ton away from Bohm. Like, he's put the work in. He's been better. Sure, whatever. I don't love Alec Bohm because as a 6'5", 250 guy, you should be able to hit like 30 to 40 tanks a season, and he just doesn't. But with Devers, it's like, well, you were terrible at defense, but at least you were hitting 40 to 50 tanks. Like, not 40, but 30 to 40 was his
40.
Was his standard. Now it's like he's got a taste of never playing defense. He's looking at possibly just being a absolute demon DH, and it's just like, yeah, I'm not going to lower my WAR by playing defense again. And it's like, oh god, if I'm a Red Sox fan, I'm pissed as hell. Like,
oh, I just had a thought. I forgot it. The worst part about it, especially if I'm a Red Sox fan, it's not like they're just asking him to learn it. Costas is out for the year probably. Like he tore like his patella. He tore something.
He tore his patellar. He tore his patellar tendon.
And it's like, dude, step up for your teammate. You didn't just. They're not just like, hey, we want you to play the field. Learn first. It's we're down in the position. You're not playing a position. We want to keep you in the lineup. Can you play it?
We don't want to have to sign Bobby Dahlbeck again. Like, dude, can you just help us? Like, please help us out. And on face value, it's just straight up refusing to do it to help your team and potentially make them better. Because if he goes to first, technically they could call up Roman Anthony and use almost anyone else as the DH. I mean, because
William Abreu in DH.
Well, William Abreu should be in the field anyway, but apparently Alex Cora doesn't believe in that. So
we know Alex Cora.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I don't know. It's just I can't see a reason to like justify his thought process here. Like, it doesn't make sense. But sure, whatever hurts the Red Sox helps Nick. So
yeah.
From that, Sale bounce back. Lo and behold, after I dropped him from my fucking fantasy team because he was so awful in the first like 5 starts.
Yeah, I in our league I stuck with him, so I was very happy. But
he literally lost me 3 series in a row. So I was like, I can't do it.
You gotta cut your losses.
Yeah, at that point you gotta cut your losses. If he bounces back and no one claims him, fine, I'm gonna add him back again. But I was like, there's no way. I mean, like, Corbin Burns had cost me another series, and I was like, nope. Max Meyer, welcome to the club, baby.
Yeah, and then he had a bad start.
Yes.
My bad.
Apparently everything I touch turns to shit. So, but yeah, Sale bounced back. His swing and miss is still there, which is good for him. I don't know. His durability is still a question for me here. Like, it's always been a problem with Sale. He always gets hurt. What are you going to get? The swing and miss is up, so you're kind of like, well, maybe it's back. And I guess I'll find out if I can still claim him or add him back. But, it is like, I'll cut my losses, see what happens. He's turned it around. If he keeps it up, maybe I'll add him back, and we'll see what happens to my pitching rotation. But yeah, good bounce back start. He was good. And he's had a good last 2 starts.
Just finally a bright spot for the Braves right now.
Yes. Paul Skeens, however, rough last year.
just cannot beat the Cards, man.
No, he can't. He can't. He cannot beat the Cards. And this is. Did you listen to yesterday's Baseball is Dead at all?
No, I did not.
So they were talking about, because they were saying like there were such lofty expectations for him. Like he was the runaway favorite for Cy Young. Runaway. Like the dude was plus 275 at the beginning of the season. He's currently sitting with a 2.77 ERA, which again isn't bad. Like it's not bad.
But it's just with what you see ahead of him right now, it's just ridiculous.
You know what his K per 9 rate was last year?
13.
No. I mean like the percentage. Like his K's, like his K percentage last year. That was bad phrasing.
I got no idea. Like
33%.
I was gonna say.
Do you know what it is this year?
15.
24. So not quite that bad, but like 24. That's a stark drop off.
Yeah, it's a big drop. I wouldn't be worried yet, but I'd be a little concerned.
Oh no, I don't think he's like washed or anything. But it's like if he's thinking that he's trying to get deeper into games because he thinks it's the only way he can win, it's like, look, man, I don't think it matters how far you go into games, because in 32 and a third innings against the Cardinals, your team has given you 3 runs. It's not a you issue.
Oh my God, he's DeGrom.
He currently is. I mean, because this team is like up there with 2017 DeGrom like lineups behind him. Like it's terrible. It's all bad. Like none of it's going well, and it's not shocking. Like the Pirates' offense is terrible. So
yeah. It is. It's like they have O'Neal Cruz. That's it. Jack Sawinski fell off a cliff 2 years ago.
They got Andrew McCutcheon's. Love Kutch, but God damn, are you old? Like
it's just you're not. I wish you were still that guy. You're not.
You're not anymore. No, and
No.
Brian Reynolds is apparently dead. Like
he sucks now for some reason.
Is he actually playing? Like I didn't think
bro, he hit like a homer like yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, like
Interesting.
He's playing. He's just been that bad.
Oh, okay. So that's why I haven't heard anything about Brian Reynolds.
Let's see. Oh no, he hit a homer Monday. He is currently batting .219. 5 homers on the year.
Jesus. So. Okay, so he's just bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Skeens would do a better job giving himself run support. He did it at fucking Air Force. You may as well.
And unfortunately, now he just can't.
Yeah, no, it can't. I mean, look, maybe he should become a two-way player.
Sure. Why not? Oh,
probably.
Speaking of two-way players, I just got a little cool tidbit. The Rangers just signed one.
Oh, did they really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's almost as cool as... Oh my God, Curtis Mead shaved his entire head. Wow, you are bald as shit now.
Curtis Mead.
Thank you for getting us Chris Sanchez for nothing, brother. Appreciate it. Because you are apparently mid as fuck now. So...
Here we go. Okay. So this 18-year-old, Kim Sung-joon, he's...
Why is everyone out of Asia a two-way player at this point? God.
He's been called the Korean Ohtani.
Of course he has.
He has an agreement with the Rangers for a deal to guarantee him to develop as a two-way player, with the deal also expecting to exceed $1 million USD from the Rangers' international free agent signing bonus pool. So he will skip the KBO draft, and I guess he's going straight to the minors. So good for him.
Yeah, good for him. I mean,
I thought that was a cool little tidbit for two-way.
What's his fastball sitting at?
I know nothing about it.
No, you got nothing? Okay. Well, that's fair. That is cool. I mean...
No, I just know that he's going. That's it.
You know what I think would be really cool if the Mariners, with their 9 straight series wins, called up the switch pitcher. I think that would rock.
Yes. Why not? Just get him in there. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
I don't care if he's a starter. I throw him in the bullpen for all I care. I just want to see a switch pitcher in the majors. That would be fucking awesome.
Like go up by like 6 one day in like the 8th inning. You're like, MLB debut time for the switch pitcher.
Yeah, why not? I mean, he throws like mid-90s both arms. May as well. Which is mad impressive, by the way. Like, you would expect
Yeah,
one to
it's like
be like ridiculously low velocity. Nope. Dude is 92, 93 from the left side, 95, 96 from the right. Hell yeah. That rocks.
that's like some ridiculous dedication. Like to get both arms that good.
Oh, yeah, no, that's crazy. Oh god. But you know what that makes him? That makes him a candidate for Tommy John on both arms. Like,
Oh my god!
could you
Wait,
imagine?
imagine if he gets Tommy John in one. He's like, all right, I can just catch with this arm. Then he throws with the other one, and then he gets it like the same year. So now he's just got surgery on both elbows.
He's just sitting there like this the whole time.
Just can't move. He's just
In the dugout with the dual braces. Just like, dude. That would be
someone has to help him with everything. Because he just can't use his arms.
His mom has to move up to Seattle to like feed him.
Because what's he gonna do, man?
He's got no arms anymore. He's like the guy from SpongeBob at that point. Every morning I break my arms. Speaking of injuries, great segue.
Perfect.
Teoscar adductor strain. Teoscar is also one of those players you just kind of expect to get hurt at some point. It's not quite Corey Seager repetitive, but it's something you expect, and it's not long term. I mean, it's an adductor strain. It can be long term, but
Dave Roberts did say he'd be out a while. He'd be inactive for a while. It's grade 1, so it's nothing. The actual injury
that's
isn't
not
major.
super serious.
Yeah,
but I mean, I guess they can afford to be cautious. I mean, they have a wealth of riches, so they may as well be cautious. This one definitely hurts the Cubs. I don't think it hurts them in terms of the division. But Shota to the IL, especially after losing Justin Steele, it's like Ben Brown's your one, and I like Ben Brown. I think Ben Brown's
Ben Brown's good.
I think Ben Brown's a good pitcher.
But
after that, how much do you expect out of Matthew Boyd and Colin Ray?
Colin Ray.
I mean, who do you go to after that? I mean, I feel like the natural pivot is what, Cade Horton. You
might as well.
I mean,
have him
he's
your fourth and open up every 5th game.
Kyle Tucker is pitching now. They're gonna have Kyle Tucker pitch. I mean, he's got a cannon for an arm in right field. May as well.
Kyle Tucker pitches. He gets Tommy John. His free agency is over before it started.
And then he does end up extending with the Cubs.
You know what? That's how it'll happen. If he stays with the Cubs,
that would be
he started pitching.
Yeah. And then Hunter Green groin strain. He was removed from that start really early, and I got way more concerned than I guess needed to be because it was only a groin strain.
As soon as I heard discomfort, I was like, "It's his elbow. It's over."
Yeah. But no, it's just a groin strain, so not too bad. Those can be uncomfortable, and especially when you watch a pitcher's motion, you're just kind of like
how are they moving like that? And now they can't.
So I mean, good for them pulling him early because they need him in order to make a postseason push. And then Jordan, also on the IL, hand injury. Jordan hasn't been Jordan.
I didn't get a whole lot about it. All I saw was hand, so it was like hand injury.
It could be a phantom IL because he hasn't really been himself this year. It could be. I'm not saying it is, but it could be.
I mean, like he really. It's just been weird. The entire Astros team has been weird. It
Well, I mean,
Altuve sucks
just
in left.
like
Jordan can't hit homers.
I
It's
mean, just looking at them on paper, it's not a great team. Like it's just not. Like so obviously I have the player today. I do have an overreaction underreaction that kind of parallels off that, which I can go to right now before we get to the next line.
why not?
Overreaction underreaction. Right quick, tell me if I'm overreacting or underreacting to both of these points. The Athletics take the Astros spot in the playoffs. Wild card, obviously. I don't think they're winning the division, but the Athletics have been on a tear, dude. Like they look like a functional team. Like JP Sears looks good. Like they might actually do it. Like they could. I'm not saying they do, but like
I hope they do.
I
For
think it's
that, I'm going to say
theoretically
you're spot
possible.
on.
Okay.
I'm not going to say over or under. I'm going to say that I think that's a good take.
Okay. So it's just kind of like like that's feasible at this point.
Yeah,
Like
and hopefully it is.
I mean, it would be really cool to see the Athletics in the playoffs. Like
Sacramento
I
hosting
wouldn't
games.
I wouldn't like it for John Fisher, but I would like it for the team itself because I
Oh
do
yeah, I
like
want
most
the
of the
players to
players
succeed
there.
so bad.
Yeah,
It's just
I,
I don't want
I
John Fisher to make any money.
yes, it's a really weird complex. It's like I like the players, I don't like the owner. Like I despise the owner, but
Yeah,
I take the players in the playoffs. Like I would love to see Brent Rooker mashing home runs in the AL Wild Card Series. That would be awesome. Jacob Wilson never striking out.
leading the
It would
leading
be
the
pretty
playoffs
cool.
in batting average with like 350. That would be awesome.
It would
Severino
be.
back in
It
the
would be
playoffs.
really
I'd love
cool.
that.
Severino back in the playoffs. JP Sears is your day 2 starter, and JP Sears has actually looked good. Like I'm not even gonna front. I think JP Sears might like that dude could be a sneak fantasy pickup if anyone listening, and I know it's not many of you, play fantasy baseball. Look, man, if you need a pitcher, JP Sears could be your guy. like, um,
Yeah, I made that fantasy pickup last week.
I think I
Shout
did
out former
in
Yankee JP.
one of my leagues. I can't remember. Because I was looking at it and I was like, oh my god, this guy's kind of dialed right now. like,
Yeah, man. Shout out JP Sears.
yeah, good for JP Sears. I mean, look, I'm happy for players finding success in places they like. It doesn't seem like anyone goes for success, especially athletics. Like that's since the I know the Moneyball movie is historically inaccurate, but like
It's so bad.
it's it is
No,
not
not
even
the movie.
the movie
I meant
itself is great.
I meant so bad, like accuracy wise.
Accuracy wise, it's terrible.
So,
Um,
yeah.
but it's a cool like dive into like what baseball can be, you know. Um, after that, well, the Pirates made a long overdue move in firing Derek Shelton.
Yeah, it probably should have been done a while ago.
Well, and
It's
you know the thing is, I don't even know how much blame you can assign to him. Like the ownership group sucks more than he does.
he's the fall guy.
He is the fall guy, but like they're not gonna turn it around. It's not happening.
You could put a monkey to manage that team. The result would be the same.
You could
It would be
you could
really
put
bad.
Joe Torre to manage that
Oh, wait,
team,
you know
and
what? That makes a lot more sense.
yeah, you could have Joe Torre managing that team, and nothing would change. Like
Coach player manager might actually help.
it might, it might, but it's like there's just nothing going there. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Orioles, who have the 4th worst record in baseball, end up making a similar move this year. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Brandon Hyde fired, and you probably see Mike Elias fired in the same season.
Well, we know. Whoa, holy stutter. We both know our feelings on Mike Elias. He should have been. He needs to be fired now. But
he should have been fired yesterday. Like, the guy should have been fired a long time ago. Like,
he's just.
This is one thing I can't understand. Is like you don't want pressure on yourself. It's like, look, buddy, you don't want the pressure of winning a World Series. Okay, try not making the playoffs with this roster. You're going to get fired.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
With Derek Shelton, you can't. There's no explaining that away. With Derek Shelton, you can at least be like, dude, you gave me nothing to work with. You gave me a good pitching staff, like a good starting rotation.
We have a full year of Skeens this time, but like, what else?
It's like our best hitter tore his oblique. What do you want me to do? Our best hitter tore his oblique. Brian Reynolds sucks now, and you just extended. You gave him like a 8-year deal? Like,
yeah, he just immediately fell off.
Good on Brian Reynolds getting paid and then sucking ass. Like, I mean,
took a page out of Anthony Rendon's book, except without the World Series.
Yes, without the World Series. I mean, Rendon got the World Series and then just decided he didn't like playing baseball enough.
He's like, all right, I did it. I'm out. But yeah, it's just,
I wish a lot more guys could do that.
Oh yeah, you know what? I won. I'm done.
If Mike Trout got a World Series and was just like, I'm going to suck for the rest of my contract, I would have been like, yeah, fine. You put up like how many straight 10 more seasons?
He's like, you all know I can do it, but I'm done.
He's like, I'm just going to go golfing in New Jersey and have a fake injury for the rest of my career. Like, that would have been
just for
fine.
The full contract.
They could have deferred the money.
Make it easy on everybody.
Yeah, it would have been great. But yeah, no, I mean, again, that's like we say it's a long overdue firing, and technically it is, but it's also like I have no idea what they expected him to do with that lineup. Like, I genuinely don't. There's nothing there.
I guess a new voice will help. Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so next news and note. Juan Soto's catching up to Trent Grisham, man. He's catching up.
He hit 2 homers yesterday, so he was only 2 behind Trent Grisham until later that day when Trent Grisham hits another bomb. So
okay, also the bat flip on that was cold as hell.
It's Trent Bonds, man. Trent Bonds.
The flip to another flip, awesome. I'll give him that. That fucking rocked.
That's Trent Grisham, baby.
Trent Grisham
in the Juan Soto trade, by the way, a throw-in. He was a salary dump, but
would have been awesome had you guys got a guy like James Wood.
Well, yeah.
Dude, James Wood is nasty.
So good. So good. But anyone who was really worried about Juan Soto,
I don't think anyone was truly worried about it. It was just kind of like, it's a fun bit to be like, oh, he sucks now. And it's like, you look at his stat line, it's like, does he really?
Maybe not. Like, let me take I know he has 7 homers now. I think he's hitting like 300 over his last like 10 games or something. Average back up to 261. It's not great, but considering what it used to be.
It's also not what you really expect from Juan Soto, especially with a guy who sees the ball that well.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, last 7 games he's batting 346. He's
trying to catch up to his ex Pookie.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, he'll be fine.
I mean, his Savant page is still blood red, like.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my god, his fielding value is god awful.
Trent Grisham plays defense.
That
very
is
well.
true, dude. He has -4 outs above average already. Like that's pretty
Yeah,
that's pretty bad. I mean, look, he's a terrible defender. We've already covered that. He's an awful
yeah.
defender.
But we would take that bat for that defense any day of the week.
Well, yeah, the bat provides the bat's 10, so his technical total value as a player is 6, and you're like, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter like how awful his defense is because his defense is terrible. But does it truly matter? No, not really. Whatever. I mean, the Mets are doing a really good job, and I hate to say that. I hate the Mets so much, but whatever.
We gotta be a little impartial,
Uh,
I guess.
I guess. Cease finally had a good start though. Dylan Cease finally had a good start, and then left the game with an injury. No idea what the
Yeah.
injury is. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. You
We,
might.
we still haven't found out.
Okay, so we still don't know.
Yeah.
It's not good. I mean, because he was on
It's
fire that game. Like he was
oh yeah.
legitimately on fire,
Yeah,
and
six no hit innings. So he was lights out.
he ended up going what 6 2/3.
Yeah. And then Bellinger hits the homer and brings it up, and I
Bellinger
believe he got
was
taken out like right after.
Bellinger was high as hell doing that too.
Oh, he's been high. Yeah, ever since 420. He has a 142 OPS plus. He's batting like 260. Like the player before and after 420 is like two completely different players. It's hilarious.
I love Cody Bellinger. He's so funny. He's the funniest dude. But yeah, I mean, again, that's just kind of like a speculative, like, what the hell is
Yeah.
it?
Hope
I
he's
don't know. I
fine.
hope it's
It was.
I hope
Yeah.
it's nothing. I genuinely hope it's nothing because
Yeah.
one, my fantasy team needs him, and two, the Padres need their ace. Even though Nick Pivetta is apparently a demon,
Yeah. Um, it was nice. Unfortunately, it was against the Yankees, but it was nice to see Dylan Cease pitching like Dylan Cease.
well, and that's the thing. I remember when Tyler went on his rant about him, and it was like, "Oh, the FIP isn't important," and I was like, "Tyler, you're forgetting what FIP is, brother. Like FIP means he's doing. FIP means he's pitching better. Like, but whatever. He just forgot what FIP meant. Um, he was dealing finally, and like really, it looked like, oh man, this is gonna be the start he gets to see. Did I expect him to carry a no-hitter that long? I could expect him to carry a no-hitter that long if he was carrying a perfect game. I would have been like, what the fuck? Dylan Cease? Perfect game? He didn't walk anyone? But look, I hope it's not serious, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. And one last thing on Dylan Cease.
Yeah.
He faced Judge 3 times. He struck him out 3 times on 11 pitches.
Jesus, that's crazy. 11 pitches for Aaron
And
Judge, who
and if
is literally the hottest hitter on the face of the planet right now.
it wasn't Cease striking him out 3 times on 11 pitches, because he struck out 3 times, so there's that. But he struck him out twice on like 8 pitches then. So ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was vintage Cease.
Yeah, it was vintage Cease, and I think we all knew Cease is a fantastic pitcher. His ability to command the strike zone is a little suspect, but other than that, he's a very good pitcher. Oh, hold on. Nick, can you hear me?
Oh,
Or
now I
yeah,
can.
no,
Now I can.
okay. It started bugging in and out. I'm gonna turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone, see if that helps. However, like Cease is a good pitcher. His command of the strike zone suspect, but like otherwise, he is very good. So
Amazing.
take the wins with the losses there.
Yeah.
After that, your guy on your fantasy team is doing his. I have no idea why that kicked me out. It just did. Um, I don't know what happened. What I was saying was
Yes.
your guy is doing his annual thing.
Byron Buxton's going off. He's having his one good week, and I can feel the hamstring strain in my own leg. It's gonna happen.
It is
I
gonna
love
happen.
Buxton, but like, let's be real.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. We just don't know when. It might end up being like June, but it's gonna happen. I mean,
Last
we
7
don't
games,
want
he's,
it to
he's batting
happen.
almost 400.
We don't want it
It's
to happen,
ridiculous.
but it.
Oh no, of course. It's just we've seen this before.
Yes.
You know what happens.
So good for Byron.
Yeah.
Maybe don't tear your hamstring doing like
Please.
yoga at home.
Please just stay healthy for what 1 year. I want 1 year of healthy Trout, Buxton, DeGrom, like just all in the same year. Please.
It would
I
be.
know it's asking for a lot.
Hey, look, dude, we got a new pope. You may as well.
Like please.
Speaking of, the Pope is a White Sox fan, apparently. So, I mean, he doesn't have to hate the Cardinals, which is good for Sean and Tyler. But does it help the Sox? No, it doesn't.
They're beyond safe.
No, they're beyond saving. Even divine intervention can't save them.
Did you see what his mom and dad were?
No, I did not.
His dad's a Cubs fan. His mom's a Cards fan. So
How
the
the
whole
hell?
house is just split.
I mean, he was born on the South Side, so I guess it makes sense. But damn,
Yeah, but
I feel like you got to put your differences aside when your son ends up being the Pope. From that, yeah, let's dive into this Ryan Presley outing.
well, there's this. It was
It was one of the
horrible.
outings of all time.
It was just ridiculous. I need to find the full line.
I'm gonna pull up
This guy.
Baseball Reference
Oh my god!
while we're on this because I just want to see the full stats.
He's currently rocking a negative .8 WAR.
It's probably all
I'm
from
sure
that start.
Yeah. Only one walk.
Hey, at least he doesn't walk guys, but he gives up 8 runs in a crucial spot.
He actually gave up 9, but only 8 were earned.
Only 8 earned, yeah. That's
only.
7.62 ERA. I wish I could see what his career ERA was before that. So 9 runs in the 11th was the tied for the 5th worst 11th inning of all time.
Oh my god.
25 pitches, 15 strikes.
5 hits, a walk. He hit someone.
That was his walk. Like his first walk of the season came into that 11th inning, where the Chicago Cubs ended up losing 14-5. They were tied going into that inning.
And Presley said, "Well, it's over,
If
folks."
someone's gonna lose this game, it's gonna be me.
Dude, that's like, I think about how bad Devin Williams has been, and sure, he's been bad. He sucked. That is insane.
I
It's
I don't even.
I don't know how I'd react if one pitcher on the Yankees did that and give up 9 runs.
Like with Devin Williams, you may expect it. Say Luke Weaver came in a tied game and gave up 8 total earned runs. What do you even
I
think?
would cry. I would break down in tears because Luke Weaver disappointed me.
He allowed
But yeah,
3.
oh
No, that's strikes looking. I mean, like he threw strikes. They were just terrible strikes. Like 15 out of 26 ain't bad. Like that's not a bad ratio. Like
yeah, it's like, he's a reliever. A lot of them throw hard. They can't really find the strike zone. You're like, all right, cool. He had more strikes than balls. But no, it was horrible.
He didn't even record an out. He didn't.
He got no out. He gave up 9 runs and did not get a single player out.
That's impressive.
It's impressive, really.
Yeah, it is. It is impressive. Like it's impressive work, especially considering his first, like his appearances before that had actually been. I mean, they'd been pretty good. Like he hadn't been bad. Like his ERA before that, I think, was sub-3, and then he gives up 8 earned, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, man!
Not good.
No, not good at all.
It's hard to try to do that.
Mm-hmm. Like you'd have to be throwing batting practice for your ERA to be that bad. Like literal guy out there. Yes, apparently he was. I mean, he's been on the hook for a couple losses in his last 5, but his last 5 games, he's won 2, he's lost 3. So it's not exactly like he's been a reliable reliever, I guess.
Yeah,
but
to be this bad,
it's impressive. I mean, we're talking about a guy who gave up 0 earned runs in his last 5 before that.
Going through some stuff, I guess. The Phantom IL inbound.
That wouldn't even shock me. They may as well. Like, they need bullpen help anyway.
They have Drew Pomeranz now. They'll be
who apparently fixed their bullpen.
Brian
no
Presley,
idea.
Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. No, he was not. All right. Well, I mean, that's Ryan Presley. I mean, sure. With that being said, I may have overreacted with the Phillies. Maybe. I mean, they might not end up sweeping the Rays here, which I would prefer them do, but like this game has just been meh. And Pepio is a good pitcher, so I'm really not that upset about it. We did tee off on Boz yesterday, so I was okay with that. Obviously, I'd love a sweep. Do I expect a sweep every series? No. Would I love a couple more sweeps in there? Yeah, but may I have overreacted? Yes. Also,
little teeny bit.
A little bit. Talon Walker, not apologizing, but he's been undeniably good this season. I mean, he came in last night, pitched 3 scoreless, and might I add, perfect innings. Struck out 7 of 9 guys he faced. To say I was in disbelief would be underscoring it. Struck out the side in the first inning he worked. Struck out the side in the second. Yeah, he got the save. Yeah, he got a save. Struck out the side in 2 straight innings, and then struck out another guy and got a ground out and a flyout, I believe. And I was just like,
and no walks.
No walks. I was just like, sure. Like, what the hell?
Happy birthday, Taiwan Walker. There's your gimme for the year.
Yeah,
somehow.
I was shocked. I mean, I don't even know what his season ERA is. I mean, it's below
2.3, bro.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Like that shouldn't be happening. Not with him.
Fake.
Baseball doesn't exist. Along the same lines with the Phillies, our number one prospect was making his long-awaited Triple-A debut.
Hell yeah.
He struck out Roman Anthony on 4 pitches in his first ever Triple-A appearance.
Which is very hard to do because Roman Anthony's very good.
Roman Anthony's has the highest barrel rate in baseball. Combined.
Which is just ridiculous.
Like, I think his barrel rate is like 38.1% or something.
If he gets the bat on the ball, he's smoking it.
Yeah, and
it's ridiculous.
I mean, awesome for Andy, and I think I'm going to try and see if I can pull up the full stat line because I want to know what it is. Let me go on MLB Game Day. Like, because I don't know how long they expected him to go because they don't expect him to be joining the rotation until like June or later. Which is, again, it's fine. I don't mind that at all. Oh, there we go. No, I don't want to watch it. Oh. Apparently it thinks I want to watch it. If I can find a stat line, I'll read it off. But, I mean, he looked good. I mean, he struck out... I mean, at this point, currently, he is leaving with the win. Can I just...
Oh, he's pitching like right now.
Yes, he started the game. They're in the 7th.
Yeah.
So he's done now. So he's off the field, but he's currently leaving with the win. They were winning when he left the game, and his curveball looked nasty. His fastball was 96-98, which is a little lower than typical. Like he was sitting 98-99 originally, but 96-98 for a 22-year-old isn't bad.
Yeah, it's more than fine.
Especially recovering from Tommy John, so good for him. I mean, it clearly had a good start because he's leaving with the win at the moment. Obviously, anything can happen in minor league baseball. I mean, you could have the most ridiculous thing ever happen in minor league baseball. So, with that being said, good for Andy making his AAA debut. All of our AAA starters have actually looked good. So also shout out to them, especially McAble. McAble's looked great. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to end up doing. But still great, encouraging start. So good for him. After that, we could go right into the player I have pulled.
There we go.
Because this could be interesting. So, we all know the rules at this point. Do you want to ask a first question?
Sure. What team did he play on the longest, and for how many years?
All right, let me answer that real quick for you. The Washington Nationals for 7 years. This is the team he played for
Right.
the longest. It might not be the team he's best known for.
Okay. And how long was his career? Like, what were the years?
2002 to 2017.
Right, and half his career was with the Nats.
Half his career was with the Nats. It was the latter half of his career. From
All right. So,
2011 to 2017, he played for the Nats.
all right, and he was mostly known for that first half of his
He
career.
was associated with a separate team for the first half. Well, 3 separate teams from 2002 to 2010.
That was my third question, so I'm just gonna throw out a guess.
Go for it.
Was it Torrey Hunter? It's like for some
Mm,
reason that's why it's in my mind.
no, it's not Torrey Hunter.
Okay. Um, any World Series, any rings, MVPs, honors, anything?
Yes, he has 1 ring and only 1 All-Star appearance.
Okay. Okay. It's not Tyler Clippard.
No.
Um, so he obviously played with Bryce Harper, clearly, because, my God, it's not Ryan Zimmerman. He was a one team guy.
Yes, Ryan Zimmerman. 1 team, one guy.
Um,
He did
oh,
play with Ryan Zimmerman, of course, though.
Pitcher or hitter?
Hitter.
Duh.
Hitter.
uh, I am blanking on every national that's ever played. Oh, what team was he most known for?
I'll give you a different hint before I say that. He's heavily
Okay.
associated with a different sport now. Like, really heavily affiliated with a different sport now. And one
What?
completely unrelated to baseball. Like, not even close to the same anything baseball related. Like, it's barely a sport. Like, the guy doesn't really do anything involved in the sport. But from that, the team he's probably best known for, Nats fans might argue this differently, but the team he's best known for is the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, shocker. Um,
I was
it's
contemplating
Jonathan.
doing someone more evil, but I thought this was a good
Oh,
one.
I was about to say Papelbon, but you said hitter. Outfield or infield?
Outfielder.
Oh, is it Jason Wirth?
It's Jason Wirth, yeah.
Bang.
He's had a horse run in the Kentucky Derby 2 years in a row now. I thought that would
Oh,
help.
I saw that tweet. He like owns a horse or something.
Yeah,
Um,
he's had a horse run in the Kentucky Derby 2 years in a row now. He owns a horse racing company, 2-8 Racing.
Shout out Jason Wirth, man.
Yeah. I mean, like, let's go through these stats. 229 career home runs, career WAR of 29.2, so he never crossed the Baines meter. But,
Hmm.
I mean, he was a fun player. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was
I
out
mean,
there. I
we,
only really knew him mostly because all my Mets fans friends hated him, dearly. Like, of
Oh,
course,
he
I knew
still
who he
talks shit
was,
on the
but
Mets. He still talks
yeah,
shit on the
yeah,
Mets. It's great.
as he
Uh,
should.
in his years in Philly, he actually took a year off between his time with the Dodgers and before joining the Phillies. Like, he had a 1.3 WAR in his last year with the Dodgers, which I mean, I completely forgot he played for the Dodgers.
I only think of the Phillies and Nats, really.
Yeah, and between that one gap year, 2007 with the Phillies, 3.0 WAR, 3.7 in 2008, and they won the World Series. 4.5 WAR in 2009, 4.5 in 2010, and then it kind of just fluctuated. Like, there were years where he was in the fours, and then in 2015 he was minus 1.5. Like,
Oh my God.
but
If it
it's
wasn't
like,
for that year, the Baines
I mean,
brothers
he's
right
Hall
there,
of
man.
Good. He's Hall of Good. He's not Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
he's not. He's not even like Hall of very good. He's Hall of, yeah. He was that dude for a while. Sure.
It's like, yeah, there was a period of time where Jason Wirth was a guy you didn't want to pitch to. But, like, most of the time it wasn't that. I think one of my favorite Jason Wirth clips is him just pulling up to a men's slow pitch league and just hitting a fucking nuke. Just stood in the box, hit a bomb, and it's just like, yeah, that works.
And dude, that ball, you didn't even know where it went. You saw it. It went into the night sky, and that was that.
Yeah, Jason Wirth, what a character, what a guy. I thought about doing like,
he's a guy.
yeah, he's one of the guys. I thought about doing like Pedro Feliz, and I was like, there's no way that anyone's getting Pedro
No, I
Feliz.
don't. No, I was not. I would not have gotten that. Not even
Pedro Feliz
close.
actually caught the Yeah, that would have been a hint I would have given you if I did Pedro Feliz, and like this guy caught not caught, but fielded the last out of Holiday's perfect game.
Nope. It would not have helped me at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, Roy Halladay, rest
That
in
was that
peace.
dude.
That definitively that dude. Like, what a gone too soon. Like,
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, standings. I don't think standings have fluctuated at all, except for records.
Yeah. They're all kind of here.
They're all just kind of staying the same. I mean, nothing's really changing at this point. Tigers still hold the best record in the American League. Seattle has retaken first place, and the Athletics are second. So, I mean, that is a pretty big difference for the AL West.
Ooh, Texas is fourth. Wow.
Yeah, Texas fell off a cliff, dude. Like, minus 20 run differential. I mean, I suppose that's probably why they fired their hitting coach, which, I mean, could have been a news and note,
Yeah.
but also, like,
Oh yeah. I
whatever,
completely forgot
really.
about that. Brett Boone is their new hitting coach now.
Yeah, Brett Boone's the new hitting coach in Arlington. Um, Chicago White Sox still suck. That's sorry, Pope. That's just tragic. Colorado. Let's check the run differential.
Oh my God. Does that say what I think it does?
Yes, it does.
Oh
It
my
is
God.
May 8th. It's May 8th. And the Colorado Rockies have a minus 109 run differential. Holy shit.
That's bad.
It's like the Angels have minus 58. The White Sox only have a minus 39. Like, I had come to grips with the White Sox were the worst major league team I had seen in my adult life. I had come to grips with that last year. The minus 109, they're 6-31. I
And that might not even be updated because today they lost 10-2 and 11-1. So it could be even worse. Oh no, it is updated. But so yeah, they are that bad. They are horrible. This is the worst. They're already going to break the worst record.
Yeah, I would stamp my hand down on that right there. That's I, I their winning percentage is .162. I've got nothing. I genuinely have nothing. Like what?
Like, what do you even do at this point?
Give up? Can you forfeit the rest of the season? Like
Chris Bryant did. I mean, the whole team could.
how you, like Miami's bad. Miami is bad, and they're 14-22, and yes, They've surrendered 2 less runs than the White Sox, but they've also scored 42 more. How do you do that?
Like, it's hard to be that bad.
I hold on. I'm sending that in our group chat right now. I'm just asking Tyler to look at the Rockies' run differential.
Because I'm speechless. Like,
I mean, I just wanted to
how?
look at it to see if there were any major changes, and they went from like -60 to -109 in a week.
Well, losing by 10 twice in the same day will do that.
I mean, Baltimore's -69, and I think that's the second worst in the league. Yeah, it is. It is. It is
Yeah,
second worst. And
the
I mean,
Marlins
their
aren't
pitching
far
staff is
behind.
horrible. No, the Marlins are not far behind. They're closing in, but I mean, we're talking about some of the worst teams in baseball here. Like the Rockies are by far the worst. Oh, Max, that's a Max meme. Like
I
I
it,
I
I got nothing.
-1. That's unfathomable.
They're just throwing balls down the middle. They're getting crushed. That's
It's
it.
like if they had this. It's like if they had this podcast as their pitching staff.
I don't know. I think I throw slow enough. They wouldn't be ready for it.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
ground out
the
instead.
majority of us would be like position players pitching, and they'd be like, "I have no idea how I could hit this." No, not because they couldn't, but because they wouldn't know what to do with a 54-mile-an-hour fastball. Like,
I just I -109.
it's just that's not
That's so bad.
believable. I,
Thank God I'm not a
I
Rockies fan. That's all
Jesus,
I got.
thank God. I mean, I don't know. If you're a Rockies fan, I'm sorry. I mean, I talk to a therapist.
Just the Rockies don't play for the rest of the year. Just don't waste your time.
Just hang him
Please.
up. Just
Please.
hang him up. I mean, like unless you're playing like anyone on this team's on this podcast team. Like you can play those games, and you can lose by 30 if you want. Like, fine.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just hang them up. The 5-0 or the 3-0 loss you'd get would actually help your run differential.
That's really bad.
I never thought I'd see a minus 100 plus in the very beginning of the second week of May. And I mean, like, that clip.
You expect that like July.
Yeah. And I mean, that clip that I showed you, or I told you to look at earlier, it's like a perfect encapsulation of, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, genuinely, it looks like a Little League team.
Just experience Rockies baseball. Just two errors on the same play leading to a run.
Yes. I got nothing. I got nothing on the Rockies. I mean, there's really nothing to say.
They are that bad.
Yeah. I mean, from here, if we were gonna do hot or not the fucking Rockies, like, that covers everything. I mean, that genuinely covers everything. Like,
yeah, that just they are not hot. They are so cold. Like, it's so
they might freeze a polar bear to death.
They might at this point. That's how cold they are.
I genuinely have nothing.
Horrible. They are that bad.
Like, I know the White Sox tied the record last year. I think it's in danger. Serious danger.
It is. Because this is ridiculously horrible.
It's Little League baseball. Like, they can't do even the minute, like, just the simple basics right. Hitting the cutoff man.
It is just
turning a double play.
Top to bottom.
All of it. Like, look, I don't even think Chase Dolander was a terrible pick. Like, he reasonably could be a good pitcher. Not in Colorado.
Nope.
Anywhere else?
Like, now.
If I'm him, I'm demanding a trade. I'm be like, I'd rather pitch in Great American. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. All of the Rockies are cold. And the thing is, normally when we do hot or nots and we say someone's cold, we hope they turn it around. There is no way in hell they're turning it around. Nope. Not a shot.
It's just not happening.
Not even a chance. So if you're a Rockies fan, abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Pretty much.
I know that it's in the gates of the underworld in Greek mythology. It may as well apply to y'all.
Yeah, I would say so.
Fuck. I mean, do you have like
that just blew my mind. Like, I still can't believe it was minus.
I saw 109 and I dropped my phone. I physically dropped it. I was like, there's no way. Like, I mean,
apparently,
you know what?
There is.
Before we get off, and before we wrap all of this up, I just want to give you a little segment to yourself to just talk about the best hitter on the planet. Just let it rip, because I mean, that guy is on another level right now.
He is that dude, Aaron Judge. He hit a Little League bomb a couple games ago, but we take it because the other team has the same short porch. What did he do yesterday? I think, did he get on? I know he struck out those times, but cannot remember. No, he just went He's only batting 400 now.
Oh,
You know, he sucks.
it's
He's only batting
unforgivable.
400.
He's only batting
Yes,
400.
dude.
Unforgivable.
And unfortunately, he had his first error of the season. The catch had a 45% probability, so it wasn't that easy of a catch. It was a good thing. It was cool that he even got over there. But um, Aaron Judge is that dude. I just hope and pray to God that in October he does the same thing. But yeah, Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge.
I feel like that's always the
Aaron
measuring
Judge.
stick, especially among Yankees fans. It's like it doesn't matter until you do it in October, and I understand the sentiment. It is true. But I mean, Jesus. This is
It's the same thing with A-Rod.
no,
A-Rod
no, absolutely.
was like he was amazing, of course, 2004 to 2008. But Yankees fans hated him because he couldn't put it together in playoffs. And then that one beautiful year, he puts it together. They win the World Series, and there's still a split opinion because it's A-Rod. I love him. He's the greatest player of our generation. But
Hold on, Barry.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Barry's a whole other level. But yeah.
I mean, if you took out Barry's steroid seasons, the guy's still like Cooperstown first
he was
ballot.
still him.
Yeah. Like,
Oh yeah. But all it takes is one good postseason, and everyone forgets.
I mean, it's completely true. It's like, as a Phillies fan, I feel like Bryce being as good as he is in the postseason isn't as appreciated because they haven't won at all. Like, I mean, he has a higher postseason batting average, OPS, all of this stuff, than even fucking Babe Ruth. And it's just like, let's downplay it. He hasn't won a ring. And it's like, that's hard to downplay.
All of a sudden, Bryce Harper is underrated again.
Yeah, and you're just like, I mean, look, he hasn't been great to start the year, and I mean, I full disclosure, I think he's a little bit hurt. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just like something about him seems off. And I mean, the rest of the lineup's swinging it pretty well, so it's not really like you notice it a ton, but like, that's not something you should downplay. It's like this guy has literally currently the best postseason resume in the history of baseball. Like, aside from winning a World Series, his numbered statistics are the best ever. Maybe let's chill out on the, oh God, we wasted our money on him. No. His contract looks like a steal considering the money that's given out now. And then it's like, yeah, of course I want to win a ring. I wanted to win a ring with the rotation we had in 2011 too. The best rotation in probably baseball history in 2011. Didn't win a ring. These times things happen. It's baseball. David Freese was the World Series hero in 2011.
Because, David Freese. It was, what was it, Steve Pearce in 2017?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro. No, 18. But, like, yeah, man. Sure.
Yeah, that guy. Whatever. The guy who hits ninth won World Series MVP because, of course, he did. Why the fuck not?
Yeah. It's just it.
It would be like for you guys. I mean, I don't know. It's ninth in your order. Who is it?
It rotates. Right now, it's Jorbit Vivas.
It'd be like him or Johan Rojas winning World Series MVP, and it'd just be like, yeah, sure, fine.
Yeah, bro. Totally.
Whatever.
As we all predicted.
It's like, yeah, you expect one of the big names: Judge, Schwarber, Harper.
No, it was Oswaldo Cabrera, actually.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, all right. Like,
he made 3 diving catches and hit 4 bombs. Because,
It's baseball. He hit 570 in the World Series for some reason.
Yes,
Okay.
the most feared hitter in the Yankees lineup. Aaron Judge?
No.
Cody Bellinger? No way.
As Waldo Cabrera? Yeah.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Who was the best pitcher in the postseason? Tobias Myers.
Yeah, totally. He was lights out, didn't give up a run in 20 appearances. Because,
Fuck it.
yeah, it's baseball.
It's
Nothing's
baseball.
real.
None of it's real. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, like, it's the most unpredictable sport ever, which is why it makes it great, and also why the golden at bat rule should never be a thing.
Please,
don't
God,
ever do
never.
that shit. Please, God, never. Me and Tyler have gone on rants about that. Like, no, it's like, oh, you just struck out Shohei Ohtani? Guess who's back? Fucking kidding me?
Shohei, he's back.
It's like, all right, hold on. I'm inventing a time machine. Give me prime Nolan Ryan. I have him beat Shohei's ass.
Like, bro, not happening. No golden at bat for you.
No, fuck the golden at bat. Otherwise, I mean, I think we're good. I got nothing else. We saw the Rockies run differential and decided that was enough. Aaron Judge is apparently a god amongst all hitters, which, I mean, I guess technically isn't super surprising. I mean, he has been for a couple years now. But the Rockies are terrible. If you need to do anything with that information and cope, please seek a therapist. If there are Rockies fans that listen to this, I am so sorry. I have nothing for you. I got nothing. But otherwise, you know where to follow us. Feel free to interact with us. You don't have to. Tyler may be a little unhinged, but he will listen to you if you just listen to the podcast. So, otherwise, we'll see you the next time we get on. Crew might be a little shaken up. Tyler should be back at some point soon. He has had some stuff that he has had to deal with. Sean is essentially in a blender. So,
pretty much.
But once again, you know where to follow us. We'll be around Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of the above. We're going to be there. And we will see you again next time, whenever that may be. I will try to have 2 episodes out this weekend. So we'll see you then. All right. Peace.
Beautiful.